soul-crushing depression, crippling loneliness, and terrible debilitating neck pain, it's also just incredibly boring. I mean, here we are, a couple of young people, it's Saturday night, and we're just lying on the couch watching TV in the dark.
We're young people?
Well, we're kinda young, and we're kinda people.
I don't get it. You came in here, you turned the movie on, you turned the lights off, you sat down and you started watching it, and now you're complaining about it?
Because I wish I was doing something else.
Like what?
Oh, you know the kind of things the young people do, goofball. They go to concerts, or they go on road trips, or to music festivals, or go camping, or play guitar as they sit around a bonfire on the beach at night, making memories, falling in love. But I never got to do any of that stuff. You only get to be young once, and I blew it.
You know, I've been to music festivals, and let me tell you, Coachella is not great. 125,000 people all using the same 10 porta potties, the music sucks. Although the mud orgies are usually pretty fun.
You're missing the point, goofball. It doesn't have to be that specifically.
Well, then what are you talking about?
I'm talking about fun, goofball. Surely you've heard of fun. Well, I never get to have fun. You can't tell me there aren't people out there having fun. I know they do it. I've seen it on Instagram. I want to be one of those people. One of the fun havers.
Well, what's fun to you?
Ugh, basically nothing at this point.
Well, I don't know what you want then, and it sounds like you don't know either.
I want new adventures, new experiences. It could be anything, frankly.
Bitch, is that all? If you want new experiences, I can get you new experiences.
I'm not having sex with you, goofball.
Wait here a second. Have you ever done 10 Venezuelan ghost shrooms at once?
I've never done any Venezuelan ghost shrooms at once.
Well, then I would say that this is gonna be one hell of a new experience. My cousin Julio said at most you should take 2. So I figure if we take 10, then shit's gonna get really weird.
Goofball, are you crazy? You can't give somebody a hallucinogenic drug without their permission.
Why not?
Well, for starters, it's incredibly illegal.
It is?
Yes!
Oh no, what are you gonna do? Call the cops and say, come arrest my cartoon ghost?
Goofball, why would you do this to me?
I didn't do it to you, I did it for you. You're welcome. And you know, those were expensive. I was saving them for a special occasion. So I guess we gotta make this the special occasion.
Well, I have to go to the emergency room right now. I have to get my stomach pumped.
Okay, calm down, Princess Nancy. You're not doing that. And it wouldn't even work. They're ghost shrooms. They don't go into your stomach, they absorb into your soul.
What?
Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna sit your ass down, and as absurd as it sounds, you are going to allow yourself to enjoy something. And for once in your life, stop being so neurotic.
Allow myself to enjoy something?
Relax. It's gonna be okay. Just allow yourself to enjoy something.
Allow myself to enjoy something. Allow myself to enjoy something. Whoa. It's like the pattern on the rug is moving. It's like the pattern on the rug is moving. It's like the pattern on the rug. The pattern on the rug, it's moving. It's like the pattern. It's not just in my imagination. The pattern on the rug is clearly moving. The pattern on the rug is moving. The pattern on the rug is clearly moving. The pattern on the rug is moving. Hey, Goofball, have you noticed that it looks like the pattern on the rug is moving?
Well, enjoy the pattern on the rug moving then. Oh, and by the way, guess what?
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 You just made a scary face at me!
No, I didn't.
Well, it looked like you did.
Are you sure you weren't just looking in a mirror? Lighten up, creep. It's a party.
All right. Well, I guess this isn't too bad. Hey, at least we didn't have one of those drug trips where we got sent to another dimension. Goofball, what did you do?
I didn't do anything!
Well, where are we? What's going on?
I think this is the astral plane of ascension.
Well, how long are we gonna be here?
Well, it's the astral plane of ascension, so... I don't know, eternity?
Oh, is that all? And to think I was worried.
Well, look on the bright side, creep. At least you get to spend eternity with your best buddy, Goofball.
Yeah, that sounds like my luck, all right. Let me tell you, Goofball, you just keep finding new ways to take me out of my comfort zone, don't you?
Well, I don't see how any of this is my fault.
You don't see how this is your fault! Are you insane? Are you just completely delusional? Do you have a single iota of logic or reason in your dumb, empty head?
You know, creep, I have a feeling that you and I are destined to do this forever.
No. Don't say you and I are destined to do this forever, Goofball. Don't say it.
Well, what choice do we have now? We're in the damn astral plane of ascension.
Well, that doesn't mean I have to talk to you. In fact, I'll stay here. You can go over there.
Oh, man.
And I don't want to hear another peep out of you for the rest of eternity.
I'm already lonely.
Ugh.
I miss my big, warm, squishy creep.
I'm not engaging in this conversation.
Who dares to trespass in the realm of the Clockwork Elves? We are the Clockwork Elves, and you are unlawfully encroaching into our domain.
The Clockwork Elves?
Yes, we toil endlessly behind the scenes of physical existence, forever tending to the intricately balanced inner mechanisms of the multiverse to keep the fabric of reality from falling apart. You're welcome. I believe the words you're looking for are thank you.
Oh, you must be the guys Joe Rogan's always talking about. Is it true you gave him the finger?
Yes, we flipped him the bird. I guess you could say that fear was not a factor for us.
Well, you're supposed to tell us the ultimate cosmic truth, right?
Hey, yeah, that's right. You tell us the ultimate cosmic truth, and then when we wake up, we can't remember it for some reason, which makes the story really frustrating to hear for anybody that we tell it to.
You know, we are sick of you Earthlings just waltzing in and demanding the ultimate cosmic truth, as if we aren't always busy, you know, what with keeping the fabric of reality from falling apart and all.
But you guys do know everything, right?
Of course, we are the Clockwork Elves.
All right, what can I ask? Did Bill Cosby really do all that stuff?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, man.
I can't believe you were still holding out hope for Cosby. What kind of a sucker are you?
Well, if Michael Jackson fans can still be in denial about Michael Jackson, then how come I can't be in denial about Bill Cosby? He was my favorite comedian, Goofball.
Well, your favorite comedian is a serial rapist, you gullible Nimrod.
You know, Goofball, you really are something. Even when we're in the astral plane of ascension and we're about to get the ultimate cosmic truth from the damn Clockwork Elves, you still have to find ways to insult me. Oh, God, it's getting worse.
This place sucks.
Well, if you hate it so much, then why don't you leave?
Not until I get the ultimate cosmic truth.
Well, I fail to see how it's any of your business.
Listen, you nerd. Give me the damn ultimate cosmic truth or else I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh, all right. Come here and I'll whisper it to you.
Of course! It all makes sense now!
What all makes sense?
I don't remember.
Well, that was one heck of a short eternity.
Not short enough, if you ask me, especially since I don't recall asking for my Saturday night to be hijacked by hallucinogens.
I can't believe you're still belly aching. You said you wanted to have a new experience, and you just met the damn Clockwork Elves. Experiences don't get much newer than that.
I suppose that was a pretty unique adventure, Goofball, and I have you to thank for it. I guess living with a cartoon ghost can have its advantages.
Yeah, and hey, guess what?
What? I knew that was you! I knew that you did that!
Oh, fuck you, I'm going to bed. Oh, what an asshole!
Today's auto-generated insult is brought to you by the fine folks at Audible. Audible is the world's leading audio
life habitually fogged up the lenses. But in my defense, we'd waged our wars on heartbreak. I didn't think I'd won mine in the end. I thought that I had been letting go of this, but all the while that was a lie. So now I'm hoping we could seek and find the time to stop the clocks before they start to chime. I brought an umbrella after your sky had become clean, but that was just a reflection off of the moonlight from what I thought I had seen. Because before
dance magic. Okie dokie.
Half in the bag. Expired pretzels?
Egg. Are you sure it's...
Pretzels? Ubi cakes?
What the fuck's an ubi keg?
It's like a dry sponge.
Are you sure it's not just a sponge? Oh, God.
How are we supposed to survive off this, Jay? Beer can only take us so far.
That hasn't been proven. Hey, how come most of the beer is on your side?
There's some beer right there. Don't you see it?
No, that's a walker.
No, it's behind the walker.
There's a lampshade behind the walker.
Don't
What are
think
you
I'm not
talking-
onto you. I got all the beer. You got all the toilet paper. At some point, this is going to come to an impasse.
Well, if things get really desperate, there's alcohol in hand sanitizer, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what else am I going to use it for?
Oh, no. Well, did you see Gretel and Hansel?
I did see Gretel and Hansel. I missed it in the theater.
You've been turned out of your home, set out to fend for yourselves with only your clothes and your hides.
I wanted to see it. I was curious to see it because it's directed by Oz Perkins, star of Quigley.
The star of Quigley.
Yeah.
And what about the really nice move you just made on the briefcase?
When dogs have to go, they go quick. And I hurt my knee, lifting my leg to pee.
Co-star. The real star is, of course, Gary Busey.
Do you have a problem with dogs?
Yes.
But the secondary star is Oz Perkins, who has to stand next to Gary Busey and give the performance of his life, where he acts like Gary Busey is not a crazy person that falls into bushes.
How did you do that?
I hope you have what it takes to solve this problem.
I gotta go.
But you've seen Black Coat's Daughter, right?
Loved it.
That's one of my favorite horror movies of the
Another
last...
Mad Men connection.
Oh yeah, the John Hamm's daughter.
Yes.
From it is on that, yeah. So I was looking forward to this movie because of that, and it's a very good movie. It's one of those. He didn't write it. He wrote Black Coat's Daughter. He didn't write this movie, and it's one of those cases of like a probably kind of like average, okay-ish script that is elevated by fantastic filmmaking. Because this is one of the most gorgeous-looking movies I've seen in a really long time. It's lots of wide lenses, great cinematography. The witch is played by the Borg Queen.
Alice Krieg?
Alice Krieg, yeah. She's creepy and fantastic in it. But at the end of the day, it's the story of Hansel and Gretel. They do a twist where, because it's called Gretel and Hansel, this is another one where it's like, are the trolls going to come out?
No, that to me was a brilliant idea, because I was going to watch this movie too, and I searched for Hansel and Gretel.
Oh, there's like cheapo ones on
And
Amazon.
55 titles came up.
Yeah.
From the Jeremy Renner crap to Asylum garbage, Redbox trash.
Yeah.
But he was smart to reverse the names
Yeah.
because then it was easier to find.
Yeah, well, and also all of his movies have been kind of female-centric. Like, obviously, Blackcoat's Daughter, all the leads in that are...
I don't think there was ever a Hansel and Gretel was just sort of what it was called. I don't think there was in the fairy tale, a difference between the boy and the girl. They were just siblings, right?
Yeah, if I remember, they're like the same age or around the same
Yeah.
age. They might be twins. I don't know. But this one, she's a little bit older, and it's more focused on her, so it's more like... It's hard not to compare it to The Witch, unfortunately. The Witch is a masterpiece, but it's like period movie focused on a young girl kind of coming of age in the backdrop of being sort of seduced or lured in by a witch.
Wouldst thou like to live deliciously?
So it's not The Witch, unfortunately, but it's like I said, one of the best looking movies I've seen in a really long time. It's got that great kind of like fall atmosphere. It's really atmospheric. The music's great. It's just good enough to make you wish it was better. It's one of those movies.
Like Veronica?
Like Veronica.
Cause of death? Apparent shock and loss of blood.
Nice.
I have a feeling it's one of those movies, and maybe I was mildly disappointed just because I love Blackcoat's Daughter so much, and this is, in a way, it's more conventional, but at the same time, the pacing of it is so slow that I can't imagine. I'm picturing like the Blumhouse crowd being like, this shit's boring.
Yeah.
In fact, if you look at the IMDb user reviews, it's 1 out of 10 or like 9, 10 out of 10. There's no in between, even though I'm kind of in between.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually that's a sign of a good movie. Do they do... See, I Hansel and Gretel, I always think of... it was like a TV movie of the week or something. As a kid, I had it taped on a VHS tape. And I'd watch it. And I just remember Hansel was in like a little cage.
Yeah, this has that element of like she keeps feeding them and feeding them. The idea is that they've been sort of disowned by their parents. So there's this kind of theme of abandonment and going out into the world and becoming your own person, which is with Gretel. She's the older sibling. So it's really kind of her coming of age and deciding what kind of person she wants to be, because the witch is sort of luring her in to sort of be her apprentice in a way.
Would you recommend?
I would. I think it's one of those movies that'll kind of grow on me over time because it's decent. I wish it was better, but this is the type of movie I can see watching a lot in like October. This is a good like Halloween time, fall atmosphere kind of. It's a creepy movie, but it doesn't get by completely on atmosphere. The story kind of like the familiarity with the story, because Hansel and Gretel's been told. It's like making a new Robin Hood movie. They make a new Robin Hood movie every year, and you're like, fuck, another one? So it has a little bit of that quality going on, but the visuals carry it a long way.
Just shake yourself dry.
Pairings. Spicy food and grilled beef. Well, what about ube cakes?
I guess if these are like sponges, they'll come in handy for sanitizing things, right?
Clean some surfaces with them. So there's something about this golden sweet corn. This has been open for 6 months. Oh.
This is like a never-ending hell where every day is the same thing.
It's like
Kind of reminds me of that movie.
Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
I was going to insert joke here. That's the lead into Vivarium, but you say something that sounds like the plot of Vivarium, but then you say a different movie for comedic effect.
Sure, I understand.
That's the
how
joke.
that works, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Welcome to Yonder, a wonderful development. It has all you'd need and all you'd want.
So we both watched Vivarium.
Yeah. Did you watch it because I told you to watch it? Or
No,
did
I
you
watched
watch
it before that.
Okay, that's something else.
No, I just watched this on my own because it sounded great. I loved the premise, and I guess you liked it more than me. I thought it started great, And then it started to get tedious, which is partially by design, I guess, because that's kind of the whole concept of the movie. But it lost me at a certain point. I loved the simplicity of the beginning of it. I love the concept of like hell or purgatory is just an endless suburbia that you can't escape. It's a little on the nose. It's a little obvious, but it works. It's a very Twilight Zone-y kind of premise.
Yes, all those things I agree with you on. The suburbia thing sort of bugged me at first because I thought it was going to go.
I think your microphone's muted. There we go. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yes, hello.
Hello.
Did your sister tell you that I called? Did Charlotte tell you that I called? I figured she did not. I'm watching you. I can hear myself.